My name's Mandy.
My name is Ned.
And we were born and raised in Utah, moved to California, and decided to come back to Utah and found this place here with Mountain West. Coming from California and all the hustle and bustle and traffic and 40 million people is a lot. So we decided now that our kids are raised that we would come to the country and try our hand at homesteading, and this is the perfect place.
Yeah, by a lake. We're near the lake, which is Starvation Reservoir. There was plenty of selection of different properties. It was a process to go through and kind of view all the properties, but the staff here was really good to work with. They were very accommodating. They took their time out every time we would come in and take us around, show us where if any new properties would open up. They were eager to reach out to us and say, hey, they knew our vision and what we were looking for, and they would reach out to us and say, hey, man, you might really like this property. And so we narrowed it down and we picked up these 5 properties that we're sitting on now because the backdrop is just breathtaking with the rocks and the mountain, and the lake view is
phenomenal. Yeah,
exactly.
You can't beat it.
So we kind of have the best of both worlds.
We've been up here several times and they've been really, really gracious enough to come out here and show us each time we come out to take a look at a property and say, okay, and drive through with us and go through property lines and markers and things that we could possibly do, where we could build, and all the ins and outs and stuff like that. A phone call away. Kelly has always been a phone call away, and the office staff is great. They are very, very kind. Because we don't know a lot about this particular area. So coming out here, with our ideas of, we want to do an Airbnb and kind of have a little bit of different things. We want to do a geodesic dome and some little cabins. And, so we'll call up and say, hey, Kelly, what about this? What do you think about this? Is there something like this out there? Is it going to be unique? Is this something we can do? If they don't know, they will definitely take their time to find out and give us a call and help us walk us through it. So it's been really, really a nice experience out here. And so we're coming along, getting our properties ready, and it's been really nice. So, financing here was really easy. We thought it was going to be a lot harder. Traditional financing is, you've got to jump through hoops and wait a long time. And honestly, it was 30 minutes. They walked us through everything. They're great in the office there and giving you the information that you need. We weren't familiar with buying land versus buying a home. So they, brought us up to speed with that. It was super simple. The other thing is, Kelly would go out when we weren't here in Utah and we were in California. He would go out and take pictures and walk the property and say, I think that this would really work for you, this particular one that we're on now, and take pictures. And he kind of knew what it was that we wanted. He came back to us and said, look, and would send us video and pictures and all that stuff just to kind of help us because we were so far and couldn't come out here each and every time. But then when we would come out, he would do the same. So they've been very, very helpful. The nice thing about this place over here too is we've been doing this for 2 years, and honestly now we've met so many of the neighbors. They're very, very kind. They're kind of doing the same thing. It's going to eventually become a nice community, not anything major. So we like that because I think we all have the same vision. I think it'll be great because the community will watch out for each other, being out here, raw land and whatnot. So I think, all in all, this has been a great experience, and we absolutely would recommend. We've recommended to family already.
Even total strangers if they come across it, hey, where's a good place to buy? Or
absolutely.
We would absolutely recommend Mountain West to anybody that would be interested in any kind of land, whether it's a small piece of property or a large piece of property.
Yeah.